In this video, we are going to have a look at the GraphQL Playground and how we can explore the Prisma API. Inside the Prisma console, you have access on the left-hand side to the Playground. If we go ahead and click on the Playground, what this will do is open a new window, the GraphQL Playground, and has the URL to our server already defined. It's here we can go ahead and create a query, and queries are defined in GraphQL by these curly braces, and we can go ahead and start naming our query type. So in this video here, I am calling topics, and I want to return the ID, the name, and the slug. I also would like to perhaps paginate this list. So once I've run this once, it'll give me everything. But if I just want to define the first or the last or skip a few, I can do that inside of the parentheses after topics. So inside of here, if I type first and I set that to 3, that will get the first 3 when you run it once. Then when you define after specific ID, it will get everything after there, after that ID, that is the first 3. So hopefully that makes sense. You can also use skip, so that will skip 3 and also then get the first 3 that's next. And if you don't have anything, you can of course just remove the parentheses and get every topic. Also inside the GraphQL Playground, you can create a mutation. And a mutation in GraphQL is defined by using the word mutation. A mutation is something where you can mutate data and it changes. So normally you would use a mutation to create, update, or delete anything inside of your GraphQL server. And you would use a query for simply getting from the database. So if we create a mutation, and inside of here, we are going to use one of the pre-built query and mutation types that we have. And all of these mutations are given to us for free because we are directly exploring the Prisma API. Now, the Prisma API is a fully automated CRUD schema that's built to us when we build our data model. So what we can do when we directly access the Prisma endpoint is we have all of these mutations available. Now, you wouldn't want to make all of these visible to your end user, and that's when we will create our own schema on top of this schema and just sort of dilute what's available to our users and add some sort of sugar in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, inside of the GraphQL Playground here, is mutate some data. And first of all, one of the things we'll do is we'll create a new topic. And we'll create a new topic for UX. So we'll give it a name and we will give it a slug of UX. And then after there, with curly braces, we will say, and we will specify that we would like the ID back. And we'll also grab the name and the slug just to check those went through, and then we run that mutation. So if we grab that ID and we open a new tab in the GraphQL Playground, we create a new mutation, but this time we will do delete topic. And again, we will pass inside of the parentheses here our where filter. And we're going to say where the ID is the one of we've just created, we would like to delete that. So let's go ahead and run that mutation. And successfully we have deleted that mutation. And if we head back to topics and we run that query again, you should see that we have the same amount of topics as we had before. So another thing is subscriptions, and a subscription allows you to subscribe to a particular type of event that occurs inside of your Prisma API. So if we would like to create a subscription and we want to listen for any new topics that are created, we can do that here. We can also listen for any new topics that are updated or deleted. We can also listen for any posts, users registered, and much more. You can pretty much subscribe to any event that you wish and then create some action based on that. So here we will say whenever the mutation type is in this array, it's either created or deleted, we would like to return the data of the mutation. So we'll grab the node and we'll grab the node's ID, name, and slug, and we'll grab what type of mutation that was. So if it is created or deleted, we can update our UI if we were to directly call this endpoint. So we ran the create topic mutation again, and if we check back to the subscribe, you'll see in the tab we have a little red dot that it's listening, and we have some new event in here, and we have the topic that was created. Then if we head to delete topic and we grab the ID of the newly created topic, and we pop that into the where filter, run this mutation, we should then see the topic updates in our subscription, and we have this deleted event. And of course, the node is null because it's been deleted. So that's a quick demonstration of using GraphQL Playground with the Prisma endpoint. We'll use the GraphQL Playground throughout this tutorial series, and we'll explore many other things and other tools that are involved within the Playground itself. In this video, we covered creating new tabs, how we can create subscriptions, mutations, and queries, and also in future videos, we'll cover things like the Schema Explorer, which shows you documentation around your schema, how you can use the history to go back in time to run previous mutations or queries, and also how you can share your playground, how you can share these queries with other colleagues on the team to easily run these examples as well as you're building features.